Uh, this is the sixth edition of Proto, if I'm right. And in each of these editions, Proto has been showcasing around 15 startups. And in order to ensure that the best startups get the opportunity to showcase their technology and their idea, Proto goes through a very formal, objective process of evaluating the startups that wish to be a part of Proto. And as a part of this process, there are experts from various domains who are chosen to judge these startups based on the applications that they make, and the 15 finalists are chosen from this list. The domain experts come from investing community, they come from startup entrepreneurs, they come from various industry domains, so that there is all viewpoint of these judges are taken before the list is finalized. Now, these are some of the parameters that are used. On each of these parameters, the company is rated on a 1 to 10 scale, and the average score of the company is taken, and based on that, a rank ordering of the companies is done to choose the 15 finalists. The founding team, scalability of the business proposition, innovation, barrier to entry, progress made thus far, and what's their future plans, what is the revenue model, cogency, what is the clarity of thought, how clear is the logic that goes into this entire business proposition, and disruptive quotient, how compelling is this idea, how whether this is going to be accepted by the market. So, all the applicants were listed on a Excel sheet and each of them were rated based on these various parameters, and then they were rank ordered to choose. And in this year's evaluation, the following were the members of the panel: Sushanta Mitra from Sign, and then who's part of the early stage startup team; Shalin, who's a CEO of 10 Miles, which is a SaaS and web-based company; Hari Krishnan, who's from the education sector; and the Mentor Square team itself. Both Ravi and me from Mentor Square worked on this. So I just want to touch up that this is how the profiles look. There were 93 startups. 25 of them came from Bombay and Pune. Bangalore had 14. Generally, we in the past seen more number of startups coming from Bangalore, but this year there has been a change, a welcome change. There were other startups from other non-metros too, a 25% growth of from the previous years. This year, surprisingly, we saw a lot of new sectors participating. Non-IT, the traditional manufacturing and sector also had some entrants. There, e-commerce, education, and enterprise software were some of those popular segments. And the biggest thing that we observed was Web 2.0 had 2 nominees this year. Yeah. And going back to these parameters, this is something that I would urge all entrepreneurs that are looking at starting companies to look into. Solid founding team. Whatever the value proposition that you bring should be scalable. Focus on innovation. Ensure that you assess what is the entry barriers and build enough entry barriers if possible, so that you have that early stage advantage in the company.